Welcome guys, it is the AxeMan here and we are back with another top 5, and today we're looking at the top 5 strongest creatures in Ark. Now we're going to be doing this by not doing any of the bosses, so you know, no Dodo Rex, no Broodmother or anything like that. These are just the creatures you can actually tame. We did a poll like we have done in the recent videos, so everyone that was a subscriber got to vote and comment on who they thought would be the top, maybe add some creatures in that didn't make the list or anything. So yeah, we're going to feature some of them comments at the end like we do normally, so stick around for that. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this video and find it helpful, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe as well, because then you can be included in the next poll for the next top 5 as well. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So number 5, we're going to go for the Rex. Now, the Rex is powerful, of course, he won't be in the list, but he's kind of an all-round. So he has good health, he has good melee damage as well. Weight's actually quite decent as well if you wanted to use him for a transport dino. The only thing that lets him down, I think, is kind of the stamina. You kind of need to pump that up a little bit, but it depends what you're using it for. Like I say, it's an all-round dino. You could use him for a lot of stuff, so you can use him as a tank, just pump health. That's great for boss fights actually. If you get a couple of high level Rexes, breed them up, get some imprinted dinos, you know, keep breeding, keep doing the process, get some, I don't know, health mutation as well or something, just like smash through health, get a group of them, send them to the boss arenas, and you shouldn't have a problem at all with pretty much any of them, especially if you've got a good gun and you're just shooting it while they're all attacking it, so that's good. You can use it to go out hunting. I mean, use pump melee and a bit of health, you can pretty much take on most things on the island, alphas included, as long as you keep an eye on your health and stuff when you're going in for it. You can use it for transport. I don't know why you'd want to, but if you really wanted to pump up a bit of weight, maybe, I don't know, a bit of movement speed as well. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I feel like that's a waste, but if you know, do what you want, it's your game. So taming up these, they're not actually that hard. You can actually do them solo if you really wanted. You can even do it on foot. The only problem is I'd recommend you get a bit of a high level, because your base speed is actually enough to outrun a Rex. But if you're a low level, then your stamina might be an issue, it might catch up and kill you. But there's plenty of ways to do this. I've seen tricks where people build a pillar with a little ceiling on top. I think it's like 10 pillars high or something with a ceiling. Get a fly, land on there, shoot it until it's tranked out. You can be on top of a cliff. Rexes spawn quite a lot near bottoms of cliffs for some reason, so you can do that. It would literally just stand there staring at you while you're, you know, shooting it in its head with all these trank arrows. So yeah, they're really not that hard to trank down. Yeah, quite easy there. So yeah, all in all, the Rex is a good, powerful creature. Is an all-round. You can actually do what you want with him, like, you know, just all melee, all health, a bit of both like that. So that's the reason this guy is only in at number 5. I'd have loved to put him in higher, but the creatures higher are a lot stronger. Okay, so in number 4, we're going to go for the Mosasaurus. Now, for those of you who don't know, I hate the Ark Ocean. It is a horrible place. Everything in there wants to kill me. It normally does kill me every time I go in there. That's why I very rarely go in there. But this thing is the one reason I'd probably go in there to tame, because this thing is stupidly powerful. It looks amazing as well. It lives right at the bottom of the ocean, kind of where all the deep sea loot crates are. You know, all that good stuff where you can find your ascendant, assault rifles and stuff. There's normally one of these guys knocking about trying to kill you. So, like I said, they're really powerful. They have a lot of health. They are the strongest creature in the Ark Ocean you can tame, and you definitely want some of these to like do the underwater caves. You definitely want to get one of these. To tame them, they're not actually that hard. The only problem is, like I said, you've got to go underwater, so you need a crossbow or the new harpoon tranquilizer dart spear things. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, get some of them. To tame it, there's 2 different ways. I've seen people make it follow them into a cave, and then it will kind of get stuck and you just got to fire at it. Not a problem. The other way, the way I normally do it, is it can only go to a certain height in the water, and then it will start coming back down to like the bottom of the ocean. So you've just got to get it to follow you. Keep shooting it, keep going up to the top of the ocean, to the top of the surface, and then when it starts dropping, go back down, shoot it again. Just got to keep repeating this. You can also do it by just swimming if you wanted to. It has a very bad turning radius, so you can kind of stay in the middle of it. Be very, very careful to avoid its like mouth, because it will probably 1, maybe 2 shot you, depending on what army and health you've got. But you can quite easily stay in the middle of it and just start shooting, just, you know, like I said, avoid its face because it will kill you. But once you've got it tamed, there's a different variety of uses. Like with the Rex, you can have a platform saddle on it, so you can have some weapons on that if you wanted and make a big assault kind of base thing. You can use it for transporting dinos around if you wanted to, I don't know, whatever you want, it's your arc, remember. So yeah, this guy is in at number 4. It's the best creature in the ocean. You definitely want to get one of these, and it is scary. It's very scary, that ocean. Okay, so in number 3, I'm going to go for the Giga. Now, in the poll, when I recorded this, this is level with the creature in number 2. But I thought maybe people would push this a bit lower, which will mean it will kind of fall into place on my list. So yeah, the Giga is, of course, stupidly powerful. It is like really powerful. But the only problem is the rage it has. So it has this ability, I wouldn't say an ability, it's nothing good. If it takes a certain amount of damage, it will turn on its owner and kill you and everything around it, which is horrible. I mean, you've spent all this time taming this magnificent creature and then it just goes to kill you. So I don't know, it's kind of, that just puts it down the list a bit. But other than that, this thing, like I said, it is OP, it is stupidly powerful, it's got very good health as well. The only problem is, once you've tamed it, you can't really level it up in anything. It doesn't matter what stat it is, if you level its health, if you level its oxygen, whatever, it literally goes up like 0.5%. It's not really that much at all, and it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but you should definitely get a couple of these anyway because they are amazing. And if you breed them, get some imprinted babies and stuff, keep doing the breeding process, you will get some stupidly OP dino and it will be amazing. So to tame one of these, they're relatively difficult. I'd probably say, wait, end game-ish. I mean, you probably could do it mid-game, even early game if you wanted. But the best way to do it that I find that I've done quite a few times recently is you get 4 metal gateways, place 3 of them, with enough space for a Giga's, body to get in, and then place, I don't know, like 4 or 5 large bear traps. It'll get stuck, place 1 more gate behind it to close it in, and then that's it. All you gotta do is shoot, I don't know, depends what level it is, like 300 to 500 trank arrows and darts in his face until it goes down. Once that's done, pump a couple hundred narcotics into it, go and get some mutton or your kibble, feed it, job's done, it's up, and there you go, you got a stupidly overpowered Giga. So yeah, that's why this one's in number 3. Okay, so in number 2, we're going to go for the Wyvern. Now, this is like my favourite creature in the game. I love it dearly. A lot of you may know this. So, the poll we did with the subscribers, this was equal to the Giga. So, second and third place were drawing. But I think this is a little bit better than the Giga. Now, my reasons for this is, like I said, it's powerful. It really is powerful if you get a good level 1. It can fly, and it has good stamina. That's why I think this is a little bit better than the Giga. So, the Giga has, it's really good powerful, it's got really good health, but if it gets in trouble, there's nowhere to go, you're just going to have to die. But with the Wyvern, if you're in trouble, you can just fly and sit on top of a cliff, get some stamina, regen some health. That's why I think this is a bit better. The health might not be as good, the attack might not be as good, but the stamina and the ability of flight makes this a lot more harder to kill. I would much rather fight a Giga than a Wyvern. Definitely. So to tame one of these, you have to actually steal an egg. I've gone over this before, I'll just go over it quickly. So you need to go to the Wyvern trench, you need to pick up an egg, take it back to your base and incubate it till it hatches. And then you have to go out and find a female Wyvern, trank it out, take the milk out of it and feed it to the baby because that's all it will eat. It will use them for imprints as well, so you might need to make a few trips for that. And yeah, that's how you get them. They are quite, I'd say they're quite easy to get. I'd say maybe a Giga's harder to get. I'm going to say a Giga's harder to get, so this is actually just a lot better than the Giga, in my opinion. It's like a Giga with wings. Imagine that. That sounds crazy. Anyway, that is why the Wyvern is in at number 2. Okay, so in number 1, the most powerful creature in Ark is the Dodo. No, I'm joking. Number 1 is, of course, the Titanosaurus. This thing is insane. It's pretty much a walk-in raid base. It is crazy. Unofficial, of course, you can only have it for like a few hours. But if you're on your own server or whatever, you can actually change the settings so you can keep it forever, which is amazing. Because I think if you spend all the resources in that time trying to tame this thing, because you have to like shoot rockets and cannonballs at its head to tame it until it's knocked out, you should definitely get to keep it. But saying that, it is OP. It can destroy stone, it can destroy metal, it can even destroy tech. So it can just walk into someone's base, swing its tail, and a lot of stuff is going to get damaged. Saying that though, this can be killed. If you have a few, well, I won't say a few, if you have a big group of Gigas and Rexes, if you just set them on it, they will be able to kill it. You know, get on your quests as well, get some your turrets shooting it as well. You can actually kill it, but like I said, this has a mobile base on the back of it, so you know players can be in there with their beds and they can spawn. And if they've got a Titan, I'm pretty sure they're going to have Gigas and Quetzals as well coming at your base. So yeah, I would advise just to run and hide somewhere. Just, your base is gone, leave it at that, just run and start a new life somewhere else, or on a new arc. In fact, just leave it. That server's done. There is a new alpha in town, leave it. Another way to actually kill it that I've read about, I've not seen it done, is you only need 3 Allosaurus apparently, obviously high level ones, and you send the strongest one in to bite it. Hopefully, you know, get out of there while it's bleeding, and you've just got to rinse and repeat this a few times. And just before it's about to die, if you shoot a rocket launcher at it, maybe a couple of them, you will actually get like a lot of XP from it, and so will your Allosaurus if they're all knocking about. So that is a tactic you can use. I'm just saying, if it ever happens, maybe you should try that, and you know, let me know how it goes. I would love to know someone that's actually like had to defend their base raid from a Titanosaurus. I think that'd be crazy. I'd love to actually see that as well. I think it'd be mad. But yeah, this is number 1 just because of the sheer fact it can destroy everything in its path. It can easily kill creatures. It can just, like I said, it can destroy tech and stuff. So all that hard work you've done for tech, gone in a matter of seconds because someone tamed this. So definitely the Titanosaur is the most powerful creature on Ark. Definitely, 100%. Okay, so that was the top 5 strongest creatures in Ark, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Did you agree? Did you disagree with that? Let me know in the comment section below. You know, just tell me what you think your top 5 was or anything, or you know, just tell me I'm wrong. Do whatever you want. So yeah, if you did enjoy it and it helped, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And once you've subscribed, you will get a notification next time we start to do a top 5 list, and you'll get to have your input. You'll be able to vote on what creatures will be number 1. You'll be able to comment as well, and maybe have your comment featured in the end of the video. So yep, thanks for watching guys, and I shall see you soon.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.